This is Mikal. I have found the exile.
Oh, there you go, folks. That was just a brief cutscene of like him saying like we found the exile. I really did not need to record that. But yeah, we're turning in some quests
Any
now.
luck on getting my modulator?
I found a thief.
Excellent.
It wasn't Jordan or the soldier.
Suit yourself. As long as the problem is dealt with, I guess I really don't need to know the particulars.
So there we go.
Thanks for the help.
Making a big mistake. You don't know. I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim. I'm no longer even looking at wills or credit notes. And if you think that's... Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. Let me see. He left his claim to you. How'd he even... You know, at this point, I don't even... Here's your claim. I'll go let the salvagers know that it's been taken care of.
Wow, so the salvager had a lightsaber amongst the possessions. Alrighty then. In terms of journal. Okay, so we are, again folks, we are actually at the end of Dantooine. You have to go into a cave now. And then once we're done with the cave, it's actually a very short section afterwards. Like, ridiculously short. So, yeah, we're pretty much done. Ugh. And after that, we'll probably get some kind of message telling us to go to Duxin or Onderon, and then when we do, there'll be a split in the party, a good type of split, but still a split nonetheless. Have I fully explored this cave? No, I have not. So you know what? Just so I can say I I dot all the I's and what was it? Can't remember the expression. I dotted all the I's and... Oh, what is it? I'm blanking on the expression. It involves dotting. I dotted all my I's and something else. It basically means you've done everything. I cannot think of it for the life of me, dear God. Oh, it's gonna bother me now. Alright. Here we go. We're at the bit in the cave where we need to go. Mercenaries. There's the Jedi. And he regards us without expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
That Jedi belongs in the
I know that
cage.
you settlers have a score to settle with Jedi. Trust me, this one's gonna suffer. For a settler, you're all right. Leave the cave and don't tell anyone what you saw. If you come back, we'll have to kill you.
Well, it actually comes up. You can get Master Kavar and Onderon. You've led various Vector's troops. It looks like. Oh wow! Is that actually registering?
Well executed. You have created an echo, something that will travel for some time. You are learning much. Do not mistake my tone. I was not faulting your choice. Far from it, I respect it. There are many who never learned such strength.
Okay, her tone, like, sounded like she was, you know, angry. And strange enough, folks, I think this was one of the restored content, because again, from what I recall, whenever I played this mission, the game always forced him to break out, and then, you know, you're forced to fight.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. That is correct, and I warn you. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Khoonda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Khoonda. Of course, I will pay well for your services. There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps. Return to me when you are ready.
Well maneuvered. With both the mercenaries and the militia counting on your aid, you can influence the outcome of the situation as you see fit.
Okay, and this is... Okay, so, wow, this is actually going to be a lot shorter than I thought it was, folks. Because normally you have to fight Varrock. I wonder, is he actually gone?
What is it?
Yeah?
Like... Now, I don't want to check until after this battle. Because the way it normally plays out in the game, like, again, on the Xbox, I was forced into this option. Where you basically fight him in the cave. Just as you're about to win, he will use the Force to stun you and your allies. And then he would basically run here to warn Khoonda of the attack. Which, I'm like, okay, how do they know about the attack this time around if he never warned them? So there is a bit of a... You can... This still happening can tell you that that's why they removed the option of leaving Rook to be kidnapped. We are not going to sabotage the turrets. Instead, we're going to set them to... you know what? Fuck it, I will set them to explode. Fuck it. And then we're going to activate stealth mode.
We'll be back shortly.
If we open this door, it can never be closed. So that's one way that they can now get in. And now we can loot the place as well. Now, there is some things that we can do with one of the modded worlds that we've got, because again, we have control. We actually have a droid army that's apparently being built for us. So, I'm actually quite curious, can we call on that droid army now? So once we're done with all this sabotage, I'm going to pause the recording. And then we will head off to the planet. Talk to the administrator and be like, hey, can we deploy the soldiers to go here? Yep. Master speed. defense turret.
What is
Okay,
it?
yeah, we barred her to sabotage them. Now, I could just destroy the mines with the Force. But, you know, mines, like, I don't know if I'm getting XP for these mines, but I could sell the mines or break down the mines for resources, which means towards the end of the game, I could have Barada just go ham on crafting a bunch of objects for everyone in the party. Like, we're talking like final game weapon enhancements and armor enhancements. There we go. That's that turret sabotaged. Oh my god, I never noticed this container on the side here. Hold on. Never noticed it. And okay, no, there is about 500 credits, which is nothing considering what I currently have, but still. Okay, so we have a few ways to sabotage the defenses from the inside here. So first we go talk to the administrator.
You're just in time. Terena told me you've been searching for her friend. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to put that on hold for now, as I've been telling Terena. I've just received solid proof that the mercenaries are planning.
I've placed Zeron back in charge of Khoonda's defense. Right. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the Here is a MasterCard. Soon, all the civilians will be...
Okay, interesting. They don't... So there was dialogue that shows that they knew, but not... They didn't. It doesn't go into any kind of detail on how they knew about the attack. Okay, we're going to open that door. So now we opened the back door for them. This is the turret controls. So even though we sabotaged the turrets, we're going to sabotage them even further. We're changing... Okay, why is that logging out? Interesting. Every time I do anything interacting with the turrets, it logs me out. Okay, so we can't do anything with the turret controls now, I guess.
We've been told to provide you with anything you need.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clapped.
Alright, so there's 2 more things we can do. Funny enough, folks, as you can tell by the minimap, they actually have layouts for a lot of these rooms, but you just can't open the doors. Alright, here is one of the final sabotages we can do.
Yes.
Okay. So with Barad-dûr, we're going to first fix all the droids. Okay, and we're going to buff them. Yeah, that's right. These droids are going to be very effective killing machines. But then here's what else we're going to do. We're going to slice the computer. We're going to change their programming. So now they're going to defend hostiles. So when these droids are activated to defend the interior of this building, instead of protecting the militia, they're going to attack the militia. And then there's the stock door, which they can blast open. Now, here's another thing we're going to do. We're going to repair this droid, but here's the thing. We're going to modify it so that it will give sedatives to all these injured soldiers, so that they will not be able to move. So we have now taken out the turrets. We've taken out the mines. We have opened all the back door, like opened all the doors. We have immobilized several of the troops, and we have reprogrammed the droids to attack the people who they're supposed to be defending. So we have effectively now secured all this. Now, first things first. We're going to go into the Ebon Hawk, and we're going to see if we can call in our droid army. So I'm going to actually, I'm not going to pause the recording, because if the game is registering that the Jedi Master is no longer optional, like if we actually have progressed. Any cutscenes? No cutscenes. Okay, right. Since there are no cutscenes, I'm going to see. Actually, first let's see if they will let me travel to M478. There we go. It will. There we go. We're going to skip ahead. There we go. Because of it's letting us do all this, I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to talk to the guy, see if he will let me do stuff with this colony, and then we'll be back. I don't need anyone because I'm not going to get attacked. Then we will go back to Dantooine, and we will tell the mercenaries to launch their attack. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name. Well, actually, I'm only pausing the recording. I'm not ending the video. Sorry. I'll be back soon, guys. For you guys, it'll be instant. For me, it'll be a few minutes. All right, folks, we're back on Dantooine. It turns out I can't talk to the droid brain of M478. So yeah, I can't really bring them in. Yeah, this guy is just making excuses. He's like, oh, I started stripping the droids for parts because they weren't being used. I need to get money for my brother. And, oh my god, I pressed A for some reason.
And what is it you think you... If you... It is...
Yep, that's what I was avoiding.
That is all.
Okay, I want to turn him in and get... I want to blackmail him to get 500 credits, but instead... I pressed A to skip his dialogue, but instead... I end up letting him, keep his secret. Oh well. In either case, we're just about done with Dantooine, so I am now going to have these guys launch their
Are you
attack.
ready? Good. I will deploy men to surround Khoonda and attack all 3 entrances.
Let's see here. You know what? Considering that 2 of their 3 entrances are completely exposed, that's not a bad idea. Because, okay, the front and back had mines and turrets, but we took out the turrets and the mines. So, exterior defenses going on, they have none. Now, for the 2 of the 3 doors into the property have been forcibly opened. So that means whoever forces attack those sides will get in and can attack from the inside. They have no defenses that way. The only secure, quote-unquote, secure location now is the front. Now, I could tell him to attack their weakest point, which is the rear. You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. We outnumbered them so.
Which
greatly.
entrance is their weakest?
It's quite literally their back entrance.
You heard the Jedi. Move out, men.
There's no turret.
Come on, Jedi. You're
There's
leading
no
the
mines.
first wave.
The door's wide open. It's fun that I say that because we still get this animation of his soldiers running across the front entrance bridge. But here we go. Boom. Boom. And boom.
I can't believe you've betrayed us. Torena was wrong for trusting a Jedi. You are despicable. Even if you make it past me, Master Vrook will bring you to justice for Khoonda.
Okay, how is he gonna bring me to justice? He is a prisoner. Like, okay, again, this is. Oh well, we're getting even a special cutscene. We're seeing this whole scene again of the turrets blowing up, probably from the original game. And then I am going to get Force Storm ready. And there goes pretty much all the militia. Oh no, there's 2 soldiers left. Okay, make that 1 extra soldier left. He's being attacked right now by one of the mercenaries. Let's see if he can hold off. Nope. Something's going on over there. Oh no, there was 2 soldiers.
Breach the perimeter, Askel.
They're falling before us like herd beasts to the slaughter. Still, a lesson must be taught about resistance. Kill everyone.
Yes, sir.
Alright, now we're inside. Now, remember, Master Vrook is no longer here. What?
I should have stopped you long ago. Your machination... Did you think a handful of mercenaries could hold... No more words!
Oh, of course. Stasis field. And I'm going to use that time to buff myself. For speed, force immunity, energy resistance, battle meditation. Do I need... no, that's it. That's all the powers I need. So let's get this buffing underway. And let's do kill. Nope, he resisted. So let's do another stasis field. No, he resisted. For storm.
He is being typically cautious. He isn't sure of your strengths and weaknesses, so he is using a force form that grants him greater affinity to the Force. This allows him to more quickly regenerate his energies. Don't be drawn into a long battle. Once you understand his technique, attack him aggressively while he dawdles.
Are you arrogant enough to think you can divide your attention while fighting me? You think you can learn my technique just by watching me? It takes a Jedi Master years to perfect it. It's not possible. You must be stopped.
You know what is a good way to stop someone? Stasis field.
You should have let him live. He would have fetched a fine price on Nar Shaddaa. Khoonda is ours, thanks in part to your assistance. Here, take your reward, Jedi. Fine, greedy Jedi. You'll get 50% more. Take it and go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with the Administrator, and I'm dressed to kill.
The Republic won't stand for what you've done here. You'll pay for your crimes.
I was going to make it a painless death, but you've been much more difficult than you had to be. Now you're going to pay.
And there we go. Our maximum force points has also gone up. Have we reached 1,000? No, we have not. We have not even reached 900. So, there we go. Max that. Nope, I did not want to do that. Max out that. Then we go back up to awareness. Then we go to feats. What am I going to grab? I can grab mobility to give myself a 10% movement speed. Pretty much. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll give myself that movement speed boost just for the sake of traversing the world a bit better. As for force powers, oh my god, I am... What can I even pick? Let's see. There's only, I think, the light side powers left to pick. Oh no, here you go, force suppression. This will allow us to stop other people from using force powers.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's the guy.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
I don't know why he's taking that tone for. I helped his side, conquer this planet. Let's see, he has Jedi Master Robe, Dark Jedi Knight Robe, and a Hunt's Shielding Visor. Nothing spectacular. But we have since stabilized things here. So we should go back to Nar Shaddaa and talk to our Rhodian merchant friend and see if she's willing to set up shop here. And that guy that we just helped out, well, apparently he got involved. And yeah, he's dead now. So here we go. Let's head back to the Ebon Hawk. Oh! There's actually another squad of HKs we have to get through.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recipe.
Force Storm.
Systems failing, Master.
Now, there is one force power that I will be granted for free once we're done on Onderon. But in the meantime, we haven't quite unlocked it yet. Any special cutscenes? Oh, here we go. A message from Kelborn.
I received an urgent communication for you from Colonel Tobin. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more.
Iridonian, I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
Yeah, him and the remote never get along. Alright, we're gonna back out and then go back in just to see if there's any extra scenes. Because again, I'm surprised it took a while for that scene to play. Maybe some of them are locked based on where you are in the main story, possibly. No? Okay. See, I guess no scene there.
Yes?
Okay. Let's see, what's our current max force energy now anyway? Still, okay, we have not reached 900.
Yeah, what do you want?
Now again, 800 is still like 830. Yes, I think it was like 850 something or 837 is still quite a lot. But we are done here. Let me just quickly make my save, my very special save to avoid file corruptions. There we go. So at least now, if anything happens, I have to save from the ending, from when I finished Dantooine, to fall back on. And also, I will make my progressive save. Move that up. There we go. Now, as I said, we have numerous things to do, like for example, the new trade route and trade wars. So I'm going to actually head to shaddaa for this one. Now, luckily enough, they're all on like the same area that we get off the ship from, so it shouldn't take me long to check them out and see what's the story. I don't think I need to bring a companion for this. So we're going to see how she reacts to us being like, oh yeah, there's only the mercenaries. So we're going to do for speed, well, master speed, I should say, which I think only gives us benefits if we're, yeah, what is actually the difference? Is there a difference outside combat? For 36 seconds, their movement speed is doubled and their defense, and 2 defenses granted. Then that next one, same duration. They get an extra 4 defense, and they get 1 extra attack per round. Then at master speed, it is the same duration. Their movement speed is doubled, and their defense is increased by 4, and they get 2 attacks per round. So, actually, okay, so no, we do not get any faster, and it does not last longer, which is a crying shame. Okay, so let's go talk to her. Let's see, where is she? There's the cranky one. Oh, there she is. Gita. I want to talk to you about established trade routes. I've already settled problems on Dantooine. If you want to travel there to trade, you can. Okay, so she just gets new gear. I think the Gelshay Neophyte armor is new. But say anything of significant note. No, I'm not saying anything. New trade route. Gita's trade route. Dantooine has been improved. She would still like a trade route on Alderaan, which we can arrange now. But for some reason, Ondor is still like, we still have the quest from this guy saying like, oh, if you don't help me, the exchange will make your life live in hell. I'm sorry, I don't get it. Don't trouble anymore. That's for you. Okay, so it actually resolved that quest line. And it gave us light side points, which we're still in the dark, but I would like my extra 50 fucking dark sides. Force points. Well, we're about to go be doing something quite evil, so we should rack up the dark side points there. But yep, that's it, folks. Next up is Duxon. We're going to be going back there, and then there's going to be like a special quest line on Duxon involving some members of our party. There'll be so yeah, our party is actually going to be split for the next set of missions, which is going to be quite interesting. So yeah, I'm going to save my game, just do another progressive save. What time is it in real life? Well, it's the end of the video anyway. Okay, I do have to go, folks. Either way, I was going to have to end this video anyway. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky. And we are almost done with the game, folks. I'm the Celtic Nerd, and I'll see you guys later.